Hi, my name is Jody Levinson. I am a humor illustrator, I guess you would call it. Some people call it comics or web comics. I've always drawn my whole life. I've always been good at it. I've always enjoyed it. And I've just been drawing forever and ever and ever. Around 2006, I started carrying a little sketchbook with me, and I would draw, realistic kind of things. And then I started just drawing sort of cartoony kind of things and using my gesture, and I really liked that. And then I started to think about this whole process of wanting to share the things that I thought were funny with my children and with other people. So I've been doing that consistently for 10 years. And I'm also a fine art photographer, which is a completely different section of my mind, but I'm very serious about that as well. I chose the name I See Funny People because I do see funny people. Plus also you could kind of say, I see funny, people, like that. So both of those things work, but it's that I see funny in a lot of things, people. That's it. The things that I think are funny are things that you don't expect. Like, let me try to think of an example. It's when you take a different view on something. Instead of just taking the straight and narrow, you see it just a little bit differently. Like, for example, here's a drawing that I did of a cactus. Now, it's just a cactus, but I saw it at a shopping center in Palm Springs, and I thought it was really funny that obviously someone kept coming out trying to save this pathetic cactus. It's like, give up, people, it's not gonna work. And the way that they did it was with like substandard fixes, like an old sleazy bandana, some broken pole, some zip tie. You can just see in your mind's eye, or I can just see in my mind's eye, people coming outside where this cactus lives and go, damn it, that cactus it just needs something else. It just needs something more, and I'm not giving up on it. And I just think it's funny. I just think it's kind of charming, kind of sweet, and funny. Sometimes I can see humor where it's like you're either going to cry or laugh. And one of the things I wanted to teach my children was, as long as you can laugh, you can get through almost anything. And so when something tragic happens, I don't know why, but my first response is to find something funny in it, just because it relieves pressure. It relieves the shock of it. So it makes it easier to tolerate. And then you can deal with, okay, let's get this handled, let's get this done. For example, my mother has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And normally no one would make fun of Alzheimer's because it's so tragic and a terrible, fatal disease. But I can't help myself because she says things that are funny. And she can laugh at herself, and I can laugh with her. And together we connect that way. There's still a connection between some of the things that she says that are so off the wall. And I look at her, and she knows she said something off the wall. And then we both start laughing. And it's just this tender moment of being able to share with her what is left, or what is becoming left of her. So I'm still connecting. The project that I'm working on now, which is I'm calling #FunWithAlzheimer's, is about that. It's about easing the burden of the severity of the disease and still being able to relate to a person on some level. And who doesn't love to laugh? Laughing is the greatest. It's like singing. It makes you feel better. It lifts your soul. It lifts your spirit. It's everything. One of the things that I'm concerned about is the people that I know who I draw. I always get permission first because I can truly offend everyone, and do. I offend the Catholic Church, my husband, the people that I know. And it's not that I'm trying to offend them, it's just that they do really funny things and it's hilarious and I want to share it. It's my hope that I don't offend anyone or that I don't say anything that's hurtful in any way. That's not my intent at all. My intent is just to be humorous, just to share the things that I think are quirky or funny.